How I Got Unfamous Part 4, in parentheses, my friends hated my song. I just want to say thank you guys for caring and being so nice. It's lovely when you post something on the internet that gets like 99.9% positive comments. So actually one of my only negative comments was from my former best friend's fake account, which she didn't know that I knew about, but fear the cat's out of the bag. This is going to be the most confusing and hard to follow part of the story, so bear with me, because this part is related to my career and about my career, but the way it ties in with how I got unfamous is because my confidence and self-esteem and positive image of myself just dissolved overnight because I had a weird friend group relationship blow up in the middle of what should have been like one of the happiest, proudest moments of my career. I think my friend group got too close during COVID because, you know, you couldn't hang out with a ton of people. The weird thing about it was if you removed me and my boyfriend at the time from it, no one would know each other. So we were like completely the connecting parts of this whole friend group. It was my ex-boyfriend's roommate, my ex-boyfriend's little sister, my childhood best friend of 15 years, my ex-boyfriend's Nashville best friend, and my Nashville best friend. A lot of us worked in the industry together, which wasn't helpful. Like I said in part 3, I was going through a little bit of a depressy eppy, depressive episode, and then the video goes viral, and I didn't really have the option to have a hard time. I just had to get it together. I was already at a place where I wasn't feeling very social, I wasn't hanging out with my friends. I don't typically say that much about my emotions. If I'm at the point where I'm talking about my feelings at all, it's bad. And I thought my friends would have known this, but I think they just wanted me to lean on them more in this period of time, and I just didn't, because I had my sister and my therapist and my roommates and my boyfriend and I were fighting about another song called Argentina, which is a side mission. And I want to be accountable for my part in this, because any sort of conflict on this scale, there's no way that I didn't contribute to it. But I've reflected on it so much, and part of why I'm so fucking confused still and can't tell this part of the story cohesively is because like I don't really understand what happened or what I did. But I also don't want to like play the victim here, but I don't know. My ex and I's best friend started dating, and I feel like that kind of made things sort of weird. I had opinions that I think were valid, and I was trying to help. Maybe I overstepped, I don't know. That's probably what went wrong, but then in turn they hella fucking overstepped, and the guy best friend had a lot to say about Amy. This was a text message he sent me. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was hurtful, and it also wasn't 4 years prior. It was 2 years, and also I'd only found out about her album recently, so that was the first time I got confirmation. And like, you're allowed to be fucking mad about stuff. God forbid. It was just weird. I'm really insecure about being a narcissist because my ex used to tell me I was one all the time, which is rich coming from him. However, I also understand I'm incredibly capable of being really self-serving and self-centered. I'd also like to point out that in order to be an artist, you have to literally show up to a city of 11 million people and be like, you know what? I think I deserve to be more famous than anyone. That's Delulu, okay? I know that. You're never, ever, ever going to meet an artist who isn't at least a little bit narcissistic. It was just upsetting and really triggering, and I would love to reflect more on what my part in all this was, but I just honestly don't think that's helpful because I have healthier friendships now on both sides of things, and I think I just need to leave this part behind me because it was really fucking hurtful. And having my boyfriend's little sister stay friends with my 15-year best friend, and then they both cut me out, was fucking weird. But I didn't have the option to like not be friends with his little sister because that was his family, and I thought I was gonna marry him, so I just had to, you know, deal with that. They were all hanging out without me, and I was like, oh my god, they're all talking shit about me, they all hate me. And then I was like, Kalie, don't be so full of yourself and think that people just sit around and have I hate Kalie parties. That's what they were doing. And then it's like, okay, who's the common denominator here? It's me. But like in my gut, I knew that there was nothing wrong with the song Amy. Like, yeah, was it an aggressive song? For sure, but like an aggressive thing that happened. But all I know is that like finding out that my friends were all talking shit about my music really hurt my feelings. And then on top of all that, there was one person at my record label who sabotaged everything. And I'm trying to not have any villains in this story because I don't want to blame anybody else, because I think I made decisions that led to me becoming unfamous. But in the next part, I'm going to talk about what happened at the label and try to be as diplomatic as possible. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading these parts faster because y'all are impatient, and I respect that because I haven't been very nice with the cliffhangers. So sorry about that. Yes, here's another cliffhanger. See you guys soon. Love you. Bye.